This is the Fighting Cocks, situated at the junction of St Mary's Road and King Edward Road in Moseley. The Fox and Dogs was the name of the very first pub which had occupied the site since 1750. The Fighting Cocks was first built in 1778 and then rebuilt in 1860 as a large hotel with gardens at the rear, tea gardens, and a bowling green. The gardens also featured a bandstand and a running track. The present Grade II listed building in terracotta and stone was erected in 1899 by Holt's Brewery and opened on the 6th of December of the same year. The tower on the corner is 72 feet tall and contains a large clock and weather vane. It used to have a weathercock on top mounted on a spike and geared to the compass at the bottom. The barometer and wind directional dial in the wall at the foot of the pub were placed there because of the meteorological interest of a Holt Brewery director. The name Fighting Cocks comes from the use of the building for cockfighting, often carried out on Boxing Day, a practice that was made illegal in 1835. Prior to the refurbishment that took place in the 1980s, the pub had a tiled public bar, a billiard room, and 2 walnut-paneled smoke rooms. Fortunately, 2 painted panels showing the old Fighting Cocks building and the old St Mary's Church have survived to this day. And what looks like the remains of a brew house can be seen in the beer garden at the rear of the pub. The beer garden has a medium size with a mix of open and covered areas. There is a lot of flowers and plants, maybe to keep with the picturesque and green appearance of Moseley village. In the 19th century, the Fighting Cocks was a superior meeting place for the gentry of Moseley. A meeting to establish the Conservative Association for Moseley, King's Heath and Balfour Heath took place in this pub on the 22nd of April 1874. It was also the regular meeting place and annual dinner venue of the Moseley Book Club, which included amongst its members Matthew Bolton Jr., who lived at Way Green from 1836 to 1841. The Moseley Court and Bowling Club met here for some 90 years, from the 1870s until its dissolution in the 1960s. The pub used to have a dance floor upstairs and would host music events until it was shut down in the 90s as the staircase was deemed unsafe. I really like these high Victorian ceilings. They automatically make any building look high class. The tiles and the designs on the doors remind me of the White Swan in Digbeth, a pub I will very soon introduce to you. It's like these 2 pubs were made by the same architect. Also, let's appreciate the stained glasses. You can find similar designs in the Anchor pub, also located in Digbeth. I did a video on the Anchor pub that you can watch after this one. Today, the Fighting Cocks is an iconic pub cherished by many. The pub opens from Sunday to Thursday from 11 a.m. till 11 p.m. and every Saturday and Sunday from 12 p.m. till midnight. The pub has a large selection of craft beer and cask ales, as well as a fantastic range of wines, beer, cider and cocktails. They also serve classic British menus. The pub has 15 tables for seats up to 60 people. The Fighting Cocks regularly host events like the Monday Quiz Night and the Sunday Jazz Session. I highly encourage you to pay this pub a visit.